Out Cheddar's new.
Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're watching Mayfield, the deadliest tornado of the decade.
Day lunch specials starting at $8.79, featuring items like the classic chicken sandwich.
Stores manager June Penning. It's the night of December 10th, 2021, and a tornado warning sends out a chilling message. A large and dangerous tornado is heading directly towards the town of Mayfield, Kentucky. And in town, there's a factory with over 100 workers. Some flee the building, fearing for their lives, but most stay because management threatens to fire anyone who leaves. For those that stay, all they can do is hope that the tornado misses them.
We gotta pray they survive.
The story of this monster began a few days prior when forecasters at the Storm Prediction Center were seeing a dangerous pattern coming together. A massive, positively tilted jet is going to sweep over a large portion of the US. The jet would also create a powerful low-pressure system that would draw in warm, moist air from the Gulf, overspreading most of the Mississippi River Valley with unstable air in excess of 70 degrees. Conditions like these are much more common in spring, the time of year the US sees the most tornadoes, not early December. But the atmosphere doesn't care what month it is. If the pieces are in place, a tornado outbreak can happen. To make matters worse, the storms would be at night, so the tornadoes would be essentially invisible. In response, meteorologists upgrade the forecast to a level 4 out of 5 moderate, specifically for the chance of strong tornadoes. Even though this is a nearly perfect forecast, nobody, not even the meteorologists, have any idea what's about to unfold. Right before sunset, the system finally arrives, sparking a cluster of storms in central Arkansas. As the storms race across Arkansas, they merge into a single, powerful storm. And at 6 p.m., the National Weather Service issues the first tornado warning of the night. Minutes later, the supercell puts down its first tornado. However, this first tornado is weak and short-lived. As the storm approaches Jonesboro, it puts down even more tornadoes. And at one point, there are 2 tornadoes on the ground at the same time. A local captures this wild moment, but the
guys, look. One right here, one right here on the left, and one right here on the right. Yo.
storm was about to produce something much more sinister.
Hey, look, that's lightning. Yo.
Storm chase.
Yo, that's like an EF5.
Sir Christopher Robert captures the formation of a much larger tornado as it crosses east of Jonesboro, Arkansas, narrowly missing the small town of Lake City. Immediately after touching down, the tornado grows into a beast, swelling to nearly a mile wide. And after being on the ground for 13 miles, the tornado is heading right for the town of Monette, Arkansas. The violent tornado swipes the north side of town, directly impacting the Monette Manor nursing home. The entire roof of the nursing home collapses, injuring many residents and sadly killing 94-year-old Golden
Hambly, bro. Yo, guys, everybody comment if you feel bad for Golden Hambly. Cause not gonna lie, I kind of feel sad for him, bro. He might even, cause he said that he died. I don't know if there's more people in the building that died.
Embry. The tornado continues to track northeast and is now heading towards the town of Leechville. The monster misses the heart of town. However, it directly impacts the Dollar General on the north side of town, where employees are taking shelter. Some survive by hiding in the bathroom, but tragically, the store's manager, June Pennington, is killed while shielding a younger employee. The storm races onwards at 55 miles per hour, crossing into Missouri. This area is the Mississippi River Delta, which mostly consists of open farm fields. However, the few trees that are hit are reduced to splinters. In the same area, the tornado collapses a transmission tower, showing just how strong this monster had become.
So strong.
Before I continue with the tornado, I'd like to briefly tell you about the sponsor of this video.
Guys, forget about that part. Thank you. Bruh. Why?
In front of the tornado, recording the horizon to capture the beast as it closes in on his location. And with a flash of lightning, the monster reveals itself.
Big tornado.
That's
coming right here.
That lightning's so bright, it literally shows a tornado. You guys, I think it's shifting.
Man.
Yo, I think it's shifting right now. Guys, if we can tell this if it's shifting or not. Wait, stop.
A power flash can be seen in his footage. This marks the exact moment the tornado hits power lines along State Highway J, directly impacting the home where the Rackley family is taking cover. Sadly, 9-year-old Aniston Rackley is killed.
If you look closely,
This tragic
guys,
loss
you
is
see
compounded by the fact
tornado's,
the
like,
Rackleys had
moving.
moved into the house less than a week before.
That was literally
The tornado
a kid.
keeps going, now crossing Interstate 55, as Max carefully positions just south of the tornado.
Even calling for that kid.
There it goes,
Why
right in front of
is
me.
he going that way, bro? There's a tornado
Just
right in
ahead
front of
on the
him.
highway, George Martin is killed when the tornado strikes his semi-truck.
Alright, hopefully there's nobody on the highway right here. We're about to be in the damaged path.
The tornado crosses another major road, Highway 84. Here, Mark Travis is killed when a utility pole is brought down right in front of his car, resulting in a fatal accident. Around this time, Max pulls out his camera and captures the monster, illuminated by the industrial lights.
It's like moving, guys. Look. I'm gonna put it like.
The tornado then
zoom in so you can
approaches
see.
the Mississippi River, where
Yo.
a barge is right in the path of the monster.
Yo,
A
that's
crew member on
crazy.
board records the beast from the boat.
All that smoky stuff
Yeah,
whipping
that's
off in that
crazy.
direction. So it's sucking up the air. See, it's right there. The other
Right
side
there,
of the river.
guys. Right there. Like, it was right there. It was point. They put an arrow right there so you can see.
Immediately after passing the boat, the tornado briefly makes landfall in Tennessee, officially becoming a tri-state tornado.
Wait,
The
this-
tornado then
I
crosses
have been
back
to
into
Tennessee
Missouri
before.
before crossing the Mississippi River for a third time. The unrelenting tornado had now been on the ground for more than an hour,
More
but
than
it's
an
still not
hour?
finished as it
It might be-
closes
they might
in
be
on
around for
Real
like
Foot
3 hours
Lake,
now.
a popular hunting destination in the area. Here, Blue Ridge Hunting Resort is struck by the tornado. Many members survive by riding out the storm in the clubhouse. However, Jamie Hall and Steve and Grayson Gunn are sleeping on the second floor when the tornado hits. Sadly, all three are killed. After striking the resort, the tornado sweeps across the lake before making landfall in the town of Samberg, where more homes and the town's fire department is destroyed, and resident Danny Inman Sr. is killed. As the tornado exits town, its intensity
Yo,
starts
kinda
to
wanna see
wane.
what it
After
feels-
tracking 80
kinda wanna know
miles
what
and claiming the
I kinda wanna know
lives
what
of
the picture
8
was,
people,
how
the
he died.
seemingly unstoppable tornado finally comes to an end. However, the supercell was still going, and it was about to do something even more catastrophic.
There's no way.
The storm's mesocyclone,
It
or
it
the
just
powerful
formed-
engine
it
driving
formed
these
again.
tornadoes, briefly becomes
now, like, it
unstable,
just-
producing several weak, short-lived tornadoes.
Okay, now
But
it's
soon,
spawning
the
again.
delicate balance of the meso is re-established, and at 8:54, one of the most infamous tornadoes in American history touches down.
Okay, never mind. It's
Passing just north of Woodland Mills, Tennessee, the tornado moves at a blistering 55 miles per hour, crossing into Kentucky. Almost immediately after touching down, the
that's
tornado
crazy.
exhibits extreme feats of power, leaving a scar on the ground wherever the central core touches. It's only a few minutes before the tornado approaches the small town of Casey, Kentucky. And not only is the tornado
guys,
extremely
thank you for last
strong,
one.
it
I
has
guess
grown
don't
to
you say
3/4 of a mile wide, which is wider than the town itself. When the tornado hits, all buildings on the east side of town are leveled, and Wade Lyle loses his life as he shelters in a mobile home with his girlfriend. Wade is the first victim of this tornado, but he would certainly not be the
Make
last.
this video viral.
The beast
get
continues its path
10,000
of destruction as it passes west of the community of Crutchfield, Kentucky, collapsing a cell phone tower. This feat of strength is soon outdone as the tornado barrels towards US 51. Here, the core of the tornado suddenly undergoes further strengthening, digging deep trenches in the ground.
Guys, I might end this
The
video
tornado
in like
maintains its
14
tight
minutes,
but
and then
powerful core
I'm gonna
as
end
it
the video.
speeds through the Kentucky countryside, impacting a few
guys,
farmsteads.
I
One of
appreciate
the
you so
unlucky
much for
farms
giving me
is lived
1,000
in
views.
by the
I
Ginger
wanna
Rich
feel like,
family, a local
I want this
Amish
video
family.
to get the
With no
20,000
electronics,
views,
they have
actually.
no way to receive a
And
tornado warning.
if you even
Sadly,
pass
both
20,000
parents, Emma and Jacob, are
views,
killed
guys,
alongside two
the
of their
ones that
5 children,
commenting on
Daniel
this
and
video,
Marilyn.
I'm
The
gonna
tornado
go to the
would
channel,
not
subscribe
remain
to
in
them
rural areas for much
giving
longer,
me-
since it's
for the
quickly
ones that
approaching
have,
the town of Mayfield,
for the ones
Kentucky,
that has
and
comment,
it's showing no
watch the
signs
video.
of weakening.
I'm gonna
The
click
National
the
Weather
channel,
Service issues
subscribe,
a
and
chilling warning, stating a confirmed large and dangerous tornado is moving northeast
So
at
thank you guys, I
55 miles
appreciate
per
it.
hour,
So now
and it will be near
let's go
Mayfield
back watching
around
the video.
9:30. Workers at the local candle factory hear the sirens and receive this terrifying warning. Some flee the factory, however, most workers stay since they are told they would be fired if they left. At the same time, storm chaser Dylan Phillips records from a highway southeast of Mayfield.
Bruh, I thought this was like the ad again, but it was, bro.
What does it take to move a continent at the speed of innovation? It takes engines that endure hundreds of thousands of miles.
Yo, there's a car.
This is the only image of the tornado before it hits Mayfield. The monster strengthens even more right as it enters the outskirts of Mayfield, completely sweeping homes off of their foundations. Kathy Green is the first victim in town, and just down the road, Derek and Pamela Gilbert and Jamie Wagoneer are all killed in the same home. Around the corner, Robert Baldry is thrown from his home and does not survive. And 2 doors down, Jessica Cook, who is 6 months pregnant at the time, is tragically killed alongside her unborn child. And Bobby Spaulding is killed while trying to escape. The tornado is now seconds away from the candle factory. When the tornado hits, the walls and roof of the building are shredded apart, and massive industrial machinery collapses onto the workers below. Over 100 people are trapped underneath the industrial machinery and sheet metal, with some suffering chemical burns from all the toxic material they're exposed to. A worker live streams from the rubble in a desperate attempt to call for help.
Please, y'all, get us some help. We're at the candle factory in Mayfield. Please, please. Y'all, please send us some help. Somebody please send us some help. We are trapped.
Of the over 100 workers trapped at the factory, 9 are killed. Some of the victims' bodies take more than 2 days to recover due to the amount of debris covering them. After ravaging the candle factory,
guys,
the tornado
I'm gonna
enters the heart
end the
of
video,
town,
guys. I see you
overtaking
next time,
more
guys.
homes, killing
I see you next time, guys. Bye.